that the cycles of life are just there for this, again, idea of necessity, that it isn't necessarily a choice, you see, to stay awake. It is out of necessity. And the necessity is the dream-like state that exists as the human being. Is the human being a dream? Well, it seems that if it really was, would we be able to prove it beyond such things? In so much that if it really was a dream and the greatest dream that there ever was, would it not attune or be able to handle the idea of the dream itself trying to expose itself as a fraud, and in so much as doing actually adjust itself so that the dream cannot tell itself that it is beyond necessity? Now, if we are trying to observe necessity, the idea that we can separate factors into something which allows us to experience something but then predicate necessity at the same time is like there being one great time and a lesser time. There is a great light and a lesser light. The ideas of the sun and the moon, both rings in the sky, in which time itself attunes to. Now, that being said, that is like trying to describe one factor of life and applying all of life to the factor itself without necessarily taking into consideration that there are multiple factors, and the idea of trying to go along with some idea is going to inevitably lead us astray, as one time itself of necessity doesn't necessarily allow us the idea of bridging non-necessitation over to necessity if we don't necessarily give up our idea that we are able to define one line of thought to harbor a multiple expanse of thoughts at the same time, going in all separate directions.